Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Cal. I'm gonna play some more Dead Cells. Clearly very awake right now. So the next run we're gonna do is gonna be a little, well, similar objective, but we're gonna approach it a little differently. I did a little bit of research and a little bit of thinking after this, and wanted to do a little practice and see if we can uncover some secrets. So that's going to be the goal this time. Go a little slower. A little less focused on getting that time, although I think we can still do it. And I've been trying to practice with the shield. So we can get some parries off. If you time the parries right, you don't take any damage from it. So even without going full green, we're gonna get a lot out of it. I'm not perfect at it yet by any means, but oh man. Nope. Setting aside the ice that I love so much for some other neat things. Namely a shield. That one was bad. The other ones I could see coming and made sense. That was not my best challenge rift, but you know what? We got through it. And I'm currently just really hoping that we're going to find pretty sure this isn't going to be the exit, and we're over 2 minutes now. Nope, it was the exit, and we were like seconds over. So if I hadn't stopped to kill that shield guy, we actually probably could have made it. Since I did stop to kill that shield guy, we're gonna go back. Just do a little bit more grind here. A little more gold. A little more goodies. She's dead, and it's recent. Oh, look what I found. So our goal for this one is to get blueprints. And unlock stuff. I think we're good on those for now. And I am gonna go ahead and do... I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my normal combo for the beginning. Damage is good. So worth noting here, a lot of those initial runs I was doing, I was exiting having only gotten a couple scrolls. This time we have 4, 1, and 2 for stats currently. So, right off the bat, there's 2 secrets for Promenade. That was not a parry, just a regular defend. You can still see we took a lot less damage than we normally would. The Assassin Dagger is actually a weapon that I'm curious about. Okay, this little rose in a pot is actually the piece I was missing last time for the gardener's key. It's really easy to miss, and it's something I would not have thought to look for normally. A little too good of a job of hiding. You know what? I still like the electric whip, and it's low enough. And I'm low enough on DPS. We'll take it. I do feel like the electric whip is one of the best just base weapons. Just because it gives you kind of a mid-range attack. It's not quite range, it's not quite melee. There's the second key. there's the third. So one is under the ground, under the ram rune. One is up the tower behind the spider rune. And now... oh, there's a scroll of power there. So let's stop and grab that. We have not gotten much in the way of scrolls for this particular area. I want one of, or one, at least one more purple for the sinew slicer. Actually, I literally just pushed the wrong button, but that's okay. We'll manage. Okay. So at this point, we can still make the 8 minutes, so I think we're going to go ahead and do that rather than explore more. We got, you know, 3 recipes, pretty solid, and then this will give us 20 cells to help with that. That is a lot of damage, but I'm intentionally trying not to go towards that. So one of the things I noticed is that I was using a lot of big, heavy weapons, and that they leave you vulnerable in this game. So I'm trying to move away from that as my go-to. To get our gold reserves, we need to unlock 10 more items. Actually, let's do light speed. I'm gonna start building on rapier because I think that's gonna be a good one. Let's still go with the crow's feet. Okay, so Ramparts, I actually don't have any secrets to find. So we're just gonna press forward, get to the end. Hopefully get some scrolls along the way, maybe a new shield. Lightning bolt. I actually do not know what that one is. I'm curious. I think we're gonna keep pressing red. Pretty sure this is just gonna be a shop, or did I just get really stupid lucky? I just got really stupid lucky. We've got a lot more of this level left and time. So I'm actually gonna save that and we'll come back. I think for now we're actually gonna go purple as our secondary because Sinew Slicer. Sinew Slicer applies bleed, which is really powerful. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's not as powerful. That's the light speed power that I hadn't used yet. And I think we'll call that good. We've got another scroll and got through another little section. On to the Black Bridge. Hold to inflict critical hits. Join the dark side. Okay, that's kind of neat, but no. Bloodthirsty Shield actually sounds really interesting. I hadn't seen what that actually did. I think for now... Actually, yeah, let's do Heart of Ice. Because we still have ways to stun and such. Let's see how this one goes. So I don't have as good of a shield as I would like for this, because it's a little slow. We're going to use light speed to keep away from him while his aura's up. And then we're gonna just do badly. That's okay. We'll manage. That was literally just the wrong button. Two out of 3 ain't bad. There we go. So, didn't get a good parry on all my attacks, but I did get a lot of good parries off. And you can see how much easier that makes it to just tank that boss a bit. Oh my. That actually makes a tactics build look more exciting, but I'm already pretty heavy into... I don't feel like I can afford to switch right now. We've already got 7. We're gonna go with that. Then we're gonna go... Where is it? We're gonna finish our rapier. Need 8 more unlocks. For the last health potion. Let's go, what doesn't kill me? Okay. I head down to the Stilt village, where we're going to get another cool secret. This is interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I mean, it's neat. That's a lot of damage if I actually get the crit. If I don't get the crit, it's only okay, and it requires me to stay in place for a minute, which I'm not a huge fan of. But overall, it's decent. There's the key door. So normally in this level you have to collect 2 keys. And proceed through 2 locked doors to the exit. However, there is a secret passage that allows you to skip one of the keys, and you can use that to get a secret treasure. You can see there we skipped this key door. Okay, I think we're gonna stick with what we're doing, which is at this point, kind of a red-purple hybrid. I can see the rapier actually being pretty solid against bosses, particularly because, again, kind of like what I was doing before, you can get up close and tank and parry. Okay, we've got both keys. Let's just do a quick look around, because there tends to be one more scroll up here. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is head over here. And that gives us the parry shield. So you need to have saved one of those keys to get in there, which is really neat. And that gives us access to the clock tower, which is one of the areas that I haven't actually shown on a video yet, because I've been doing the other one, and one of the areas I probably should be showing in the videos because the other areas are harder. So one of the hints I found here was a good strategy is actually to unlock mutations and focus on only items that you know you want. Okay. So let's do an upgrade on this guy. I don't like any of these. Sure. That works. Spending money is okay. So I want... I'm gonna reset. We're gonna do health recovery. I think this damage is still worth it for the levels. And we're gonna do this health recovery. Then we're gonna head into the clock tower. This level's a little weird. So there's 4 towers, and progress is only hiding behind one of them. You have to go, or one of them has a key, one of them has the end of the level. However, in order to get the secret for this area that I want to unlock, we need to actually do all 4, pretty much. We're off to a great start. I was getting some successful parries on these guys when I was playing yesterday, but obviously that doesn't mean much. And we're already down a potion. There we go. Ugh. Okay, there's one of the bells. So there are 4 bells throughout this level. In order to get the bell tower key and get a secret, we have to play them in ascending order. So my goal is going to be to clear out the level. Just kind of make note of where they are vaguely. So far left tower, kind of between these two. Again, not quite a parry, but we still got it. We still got the block, it still does way less damage. Oh man. That one's actually pretty solid, but it'd be like all my money. Hopefully you can see why the goal here is to just completely eliminate everything before we mess around with, oh hey, we got the key on the first try. So Clockmaker's Key is what you need to progress. And I didn't see any bells over there, so I think it's just that one. We'll keep an eye out and make sure I didn't miss some. It's really easy to just have them blend in the background, especially when you're being shot at and such. Okay, that restores half our health. There's another bell. Elite Bombardier. Yes. So this is what we're looking for with the bell tower key. It's a really neat little side area. there's a clockmaker's key. I think there's a portal at the top here? Nope, there's not. Okay. This is obnoxious. Okay, so we actually have to go climb back down through this area in order to get through to the other towers. By the way, at this point we are very much not caring about time. That's one of the big things with this. Okay, so that one is the highest, I believe, and that's right above this area. That was not what I was trying to do. So right above that right door is the highest. I think the far left one was the lowest. I know I'm not great with the shield, but I feel like it's better than it was. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Like, those critical hits were nice, but this is way more consistent. Last potion. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep going there. Okay, so we're missing one. So there's one in between here, which I think is the lowest. There's one on the right, or in the middle one. I think it was like right over by this chicken. And then there was one right here at the bottom. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually help us much. So I think I'm gonna start from... Actually, no, let's start here. Like I said, I think this one's the lowest. Unfortunately, the trial and error here requires you to teleport all over the place. Did I miss it? I thought it was like right along the way here. Or is it lower? Oh, it must be between these two? I remember it being pretty early on this tower. Oh well. Let's just keep going and see if we find another one. This is going to be some exploration, and it's going to be obnoxious. Nope. So I guess we go down from here and see if we can find it. There it is. That might actually be the second lowest. Unfortunately. Okay, so there's only the one over there, which means the other one is either lower than this, or there's two over on the right tower. Or there's one way up here that I missed. No, I thought I climbed all the way up there. Okay. So I think let's go down here just to make sure that we're not missing something. This is the downside about looking for secrets in a game that is procedurally generated. You can literally just have to look around through everything. Because it's random every time. There are similarities to where they show up, but it's nothing consistent. And if there is something more consistent, I don't know what it is. We're way over it. So this one's a 25-minute. Just reminding myself of the tones to try and figure out the order as I go. This is really obnoxious, and I'm probably missing something obvious. Okay, let's just go all the way to the top here. That was me mashing the triangle button to block and it not working. Hooray. Except I don't see a bell. You know, we might end up skipping this one, even though it's the one I really wanted. Just because I don't want to sit here and burn another, like, 10 minutes looking for it. Like, it's not like it's hidden or something, it's a giant bell. Somebody's probably yelling at me right now. That saw it when I was going by, you know, trying to fight for my life and potentially missing it. Okay, let's be fair here, getting my butt kicked and probably... Is that it? I think that was the one that I already knew about over here, though. Yeah, that's the one I already knew about. There it is. There's the lowest. Okay. This was a little further than I thought, but that's fine. One, two. Come on. Bell tower key. And that gets us the punishment blueprint. Punishment is a shield, obviously. It does damage in an area of effect when you parry, which I find really cool. I suspect I'm not actually going to be able to, yeah, it's 100. So I'm going to finish the spiked shield and actually get that for this run. Then I'm going to put some into... Let's just start putting stuff in here. extra damage on a frozen target. We don't have a way to freeze. Oil burn, critical damage, that works. Critical damage and victims burn, that's fine. Toxic cloud, damage boost. We're not resetting again. Okay, let's hope we can do the clock room. We're doing okay as far as scrolls go. I'm a little lower than I'd like, but that's partially because we're split. So clock keeper, timekeeper, whatever. We are getting our butts kicked, but we're still surviving, which is the important part. And those parries were doing a lot of damage and getting us the ability to stay in close a bit longer, which is the important part. Is that better than our twin daggers? Not even a little. And I like the wolf trap sinew slicer, so we're gonna keep that. Okay, making progress. Okay, so High Peak Castle. There are going to be 3 doors with keys behind them. In order to get the secret here, we need to get all 3. Pretty straightforward. No. Yeah, I think we're good. The enemies in this area are a bit more straightforward. I'm actually gonna stop and make sure I light that up so I can get back over here, because this is gonna take us to a different area of the castle. Key 1. can see there again, even though I'm not getting the parries on those sword guys every time, just putting the block out stops their tornado effect. And if you do get the parry, you take no damage and it does even more. Which is kind of awesome. So watching a speedrun of this game, one of the things that they pointed out was your general goal for beating the boss is to be at 15 scrolls of the color of your primary color. Is there a... There we go. There's no portal next to this green one, which surprises me and annoys me a little. Okay. And my least favorite of the bosses. Once again, no portal right by the green door, which is annoying. We may need to... may need to find one here. Also, compared to our first time through here, you'll notice that we actually have access to a few more areas. Now that we've got all those runes, we actually get little rewards throughout the castle for being able to use them. Well, I guess we're gonna go over here, because we need the third key still. That was dumb. Trying to maximize the time in between healing potions here. We've got a lot left. Okay. And that's actually right by the end. Perfect. So, with the third key, we have access to this area. We can upgrade our sinew slicer, it looks like. That one's not great, but we can upgrade it still. So, we're gonna use our potion here. I screwed up because this is actually kind of tricky. So what you have to do is get through and spider climb up here. Which honestly, just getting through is not easy because you keep catching yourself on the ledge. There is apparently also an easier way to get it. And quite frankly, if I don't end up getting it here soon, I got it on my first try on my other game. I'm not sure what the problem is. I think we're gonna try one more time. I don't want to risk getting stuck in the spikes. It's not like it's actually an item I want, which is the annoying part. Okay, we're done. We actually have a build that might be able to take hand, so I want to make sure I don't accidentally die in a stupid way. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could potentially try grabbing another melee weapon just to see if I happen to get one that is better. Or I can start building up the next thing, whatever it happens to be. Actually, you know what? I really want punishment. Let's just start building towards that. We're gonna reforge on... No. We didn't end up taking it? Oh no, we took this one. That's right. Toxic cloud around the trap, toxic cloud around the trap. Poison's enemies blocked. Straight 15% damage. Extra damage against bleeding targets. I'm okay with that. Can we actually afford that? Not quite. I don't know what I'd actually switch it for anyway, so even though 2 of the mutations we've got are worthless for this, we'll go with what we've got. Okay, wish me luck. So as I pointed out before, the Hand of the King is immune to slow, or resistant to slow, out of the status effects that you can do, and so I've tried to reconfigure my playstyle away from slowdown. Okay, that was not great. And that hurt a lot. I'm just getting wrecked by these regular enemies. Didn't get my potion off. That's unfortunate. Well, it happens. We got all but one of the secrets we were looking for, though. Lots of new blueprints, and I felt like that was a much better run overall than most of the other runs I've had recently. Like, all the other videos, I was struggling just to get through regular levels a lot. And this one, up until the clock tower, I was fine, and during the clock tower, I survived. Especially considering the fact that we got a kind of bad kill, or he got kind of a cheap kill off there, since I was trying to heal as he hit me there. I wasn't expecting the bombs, I was expecting a closer area of effect, and usually you're safe when you jump on the ice and then use the potion as you fall. But the bombs that he threw really caught me off guard, and then didn't get a chance to survive from there. I also just didn't play great for that last little section, so yeah. But overall, we did make very good progress. And got to show off some cool secrets in this game. I love how, like, some of those are a bit complex for what I would have found on my own, which is a little annoying. But I actually find it really intriguing how well hidden some of the stuff is. Like, reading some of the other secrets, or, you know, figuring out what else was out there. Like, there's one of them where you have to collect the 3 gardener keys that we got, and then take them into other levels. And you have to pick a specific route through the levels in order to clear and get that secret. Like, that one is so well hidden and so complex. You have to go not only a specific order through 3 specific levels after getting all 3 gardener keys and not spending them. And then they're hidden within those levels even. It's really, really neat. So yeah, that's a really neat part of Dead Cells. And one that I hope you appreciate and enjoy as well. So, without further ado, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.